But it's to the point where, yo, let me see a MyChart, bro. Let me see a MyChart. Let me see a MyChart right now. Pull out your MyChart. Pull it out. I want to see it. Show it to me. Show it to me. Yo, I just said this. You look at her, you not gonna think she got it, because usually a lot of them people that I just showed earlier, they look like zombies. They look like they just came out of Last of Us. They look like they just came out of what's that shit in Game of Thrones? The grayscale. When them niggas get the grayscale, like, she don't look like that. She look perfectly clean. But I'm so smart that I don't care about none of that. Let me see your MyChart. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Listen. I don't even have a formal introduction to this, bro, because I was about to do a video on the house in Virginia, aka HIV, bro, and so I'm like, yo, let me look through the TikTok. Let me go through the TikTok. I'm like, yo, let me go through the TikTok. Let me look at this, bro. Just off of some of these pages that I'm looking on TikTok, right? I can't stomach it. I can't stomach it, bro. I can't stomach it. This one guy right here, he got a whole bunch of pimples on his face. I can't click on it, bro. I can't click on it. This chick right here to the left, when you just tested HIV positive, but you remember it will help you lose weight, bro. I can't, bro. 23 with HIV, never looked better. My HIV symptoms. Looks how pretty this chick is. Like, what? Starting my HIV meds. How I got HIV part 1. HIV spreading through toilet paper rolls. Like, what? This one chick right here. Look at this little chick right here, bro. She got the face bumps on her joint. How I found out I was HIV positive after noticing strange spots on my body. Oh my god. Like, she looked like she got what's that shit from The Last of Us? She looked like she got fungus growing on her face, bro. This is disgusting. Listen, man, I don't know how y'all reviewers, y'all get on this. Y'all get on this shit, right? Y'all get on this thing and y'all look for these TikTok videos and review them. I can't do it. Like, look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Yeah, I can't. I can't, bro. I can't do it. So we just gonna leave it. We're gonna just talk, bro. Let's just chop it up. Dog. Like, this. I live in Georgia, right? I live in Atlanta. So, like, I live in Atlanta, right? So there's a lot of beautiful women out here, right? But I always had control. You pick your the ones that you like and the ones that's clean, and you might deal with them here and there, but once a chick get away from me for too long, I know she been with other dudes. So guess what? She cut off now. It's a wrap. It's like, it's to that point. Like, if I don't see you in 2 months over that, and I know who you are, we all know who we dealing with, I ain't gonna deal with you no more. Because this shit has gotten so rampant, bro. And I'm a dude that always wears condoms. I always wear this shit. So, like, I ain't really worried about that. But my thing is this, right? I was talking to a youngin' the other day. Young dude, he had to be like 22, 23, right? And hopefully he don't see this, but I'm like, yo, we talking about girls, whatever. And he like, yo, I think I told him some shit like, yo, make sure you put on, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you taking care of yourself. Make sure you put on a condom. Make sure you know what I'm saying? Make sure you're not out here going crazy because there's too much HIV out here. Too much disease that's gonna take you up out of this earth. You know what this nigga told me? He said, yo, I hit everything raw. He said, yo, I hit everything raw. Yo, son, I couldn't believe him. So I asked him again. I said, yo, you don't see these numbers going on? Like, how do you... He's like, yo, man, you know, I deal with well-spoken women or educate or whatever he said that, I don't deal with hood rats. Look at this chick right here, bro.
Hi, my name is Bianca. I'm an agent.
Look at her, bro. Look at her, bro. This is probably one of the chicks he's talking about.
Hi, my name is Bianca.
This is one of the chicks he's talking about. Right here.
Hi, my name is Bianca. I'm an HIV.
This is one of the chicks. This ain't the exact chick he's talking about. But when he said, yo, I deal with certain types of women, she don't look like a hood rat. She don't look like... She look like she just, you know what I'm saying? Regular chick doing her thing. You see her on the street, you could never tell that she got some shit like HIV. This chick got it. HIV doesn't have a look. These STDs don't have looks. Yes, I just showed some chick that had a fungus growing on her face. Is different. Symptoms and just having it in your blood, stage 1, it don't got no look, bro. Because she not a hood rat or she could be in the suburbs. All it take is one time, gang. All it take is one time. One single mistake, one single time. Guess what? Now you gotta take meds for the rest of your life. Me, I can't do it, bro. I be so careful out here, bro. Like, you could tell when a chick just be around too much. You just see how they move. You like, all right, yeah, she be outside. She friendly as hell with everybody. I ain't about to go up in that. You go to this one, yo, she look a little lame. She chilling. She don't even got an Instagram type shit. You like, all right, she might check out a little bit. But it's to the point where, yo, let me see your MyChart, bro. Let me see your MyChart. Let me see your MyChart right now. Pull out your MyChart. Pull it out. I want to see it. Show it to me. Show it to me. Show it to me right now. Pull it out right now. Pause. Pull it out. Y'all out here dealing with, and they're trying to normalize it, right? You got PrEP. You got activists. You got this guy, that one, this girl, that one. Yo, man, it ain't that bad, yo. I live with it. I've been having it for 13, 15 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? We still living life. We still do it. Yo, listen, bro. I don't care about none of that. Let me pull out your MyChart. I got mine right here. Let's see yours. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. It's to the point now, bro, that I just don't mind. You see, I wear condoms, so it's cool. I'm about to be just like the chicks now. Like, yo, we just recycling the same bodies over and over. We just gonna recycle the same bodies, yo. If she gone for me too long, then we just gonna replace her with something else old. Like, if I know she be around and she too friendly with niggas hugging up on, yo, I can't get her on the line at certain times. Like, all right, yeah, you too out there, bro. Now my vetting process is way more. It's so much more strict than it's ever been because of all these numbers coming out. I'm talking, right? I'm talking. We in the break room. We at work. I'm talking. We like, yo. I'm like, yo. I had a thought. I said, what if, all this HIV thing with all the TikToks and all the reports. What if all of this is propaganda to stop us from having sex, to stop us from repopulating the earth and doing what God made us to do in the grand scheme of things? That's our main objective, is to create offspring, right? So I said, I was like, nah, when I said that coming out my mouth, pause, I was like, nah, that don't, this me saying that don't even sound right in my gut, because I know what these chicks is doing out here. They ain't gotta tell me. I just know. I'm cosmically attuned, spiritually aligned, clear sentient, whatever it is that I just know, bro. Like, there's chicks out here that deal with bisexual men. I'm gonna say that again. There's women out here that deal with bisexual men. There's women out here that deal with gay men. Some of them don't know it. And at the same breath, guess what? Some of them do know exactly what they dealing with. You don't understand how like, somebody was talking to me the other day. She was like, yo, man, we talking about star signs and all this thing. She like, yo, man, you a Libra, right? I say, yeah. Things turn y'all off real easy. Is that true? I said, yeah. Things do turn me off real easy. There's certain shit I just don't, to just turn me off, bro. Like, it be little shit too. It be like, yo, like, you doing that? Like, like, I don't even like when bitches smile with certain niggas that's just never been funny to me. I be like, yo, you thought that was funny? Oh, okay. In my head, I'm never doing the dirty Mac. I'm like, oh, okay, that was funny. That was real funny. Okay. And like, I just be turned off. I be like, yeah, nah, go home tonight, man. I think you should just go home. We don't gotta do nothing tonight. I'm gonna be honest. You good. Me seeing all these HIV numbers and these TikToks with such and such saying, yo, let me hear what she gotta say. Let's hear what she gotta say.
You're just trying to end the stigma. This person says, what were your symptoms? I'm getting tested tomorrow and I'm so scared. Girl, I know it can be scary. But this is why I do what I do, because the thought of it is scary. The actuality of it is not. Honestly, the stigma is way worse than the actual disease. And thank God for that, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My symptoms from the acute stage, which is the stage that you show the most symptoms, you're most symptomatic during this time, they were the worst. I literally thought that I made a whole YouTube video discussing my HIV symptoms in depth, so if you want to check it out, I'll link it. But basically, I went to the hospital 3 times because I literally was so unwell. I had fevers, cold sweat, rashes. I couldn't hold anything down. I lost about 20 pounds. All 3 times that I went to the hospital, they turned me away. And all 3 times that I went to the hospital, they never checked me for HIV. Because just like a lot of people in my comments, they probably thought that I didn't look like a person that had HIV.
Yo, I just said this. You look at her, you not gonna think she got it, because usually a lot of them people that I just showed earlier, they look like zombies. They look like they just came out of Last of Us. They look like they just came out of what's that shit in Game of Thrones? The grayscale. When them niggas get the grayscale, like, she don't look like that. She look perfectly clean. But I'm so smart that I don't care about none of that. Let me see your MyChart. Shorty said, yo, I went to the hospital 3 times. You telling me that means, one, you probably don't got good health insurance if you just going straight to the hospital. 2, you not checking yourself every year getting a physical. Every time when you get a physical, yo, talk to the doctors, tell them, yo, listen, I need a full screening. Full screening, check for everything. Check for everything. Every herpes, hepatitis, HIV. Check for everything. Y'all out here playing. I was having a talk with my boy. I said, yo, bro, I said, yo, when was the last time you been asked to even put on a condom? I said, yo, bro, when was the last time you get asked, or you got asked to put on a condom? He said, now that I think about it, I don't remember. I said, let me answer that shit, bro. I've never been asked, yo, do you have a condom? I just got one on me, and I just put it on. I just got one on me, and I just put it on. Every single time. There's not one time I was like, yo, fuck it. Never, ever. There's not one time. Actually, come to think about it, there was one chick, one time, one single time. I remember this because it was the only girl that ever did this. She was like, you forgot some condoms, did you? I was like, yeah, I did. No condoms, no play. And she opened her drawer. She was like, yo, use this. I was like, damn, what is this? I never used it before. She was like, yeah, this is alright. You know what I'm saying? I think it should be. And ain't never bust. Ain't never did none of that. Used it, cool. I was like, alright. So I added them set of condoms, I added that to my repertoire. Ever since then. Right? So one girl in my entire lifespan to this date has asked me if I have a condom, has asked me to use one. This is just me saying that is insanity. I just got one. There's chicks that I dealt with that they just had their legs open. They didn't give a fuck if I was about to hit it raw or not. I just put the condom on because I'm like, oh, this is normal. This is, this is something that we supposed to do, right? We supposed to do this. I've been taught this in health class. I went to health class. I had a hot redhead teacher. We all was looking at her. We all was like, damn. And it was a perfect thing because we in health class in high school. We all was suffering from puberty, going through puberty. This hot redhead, nice body, look like she work out 4 or 5 times a week. Seen her? We're like, damn, we looking at her, we like, yo, this chick, whew. And then we look up at the board. She like, yo, she like, yo, I need y'all to look at the board. Stop focusing on me. Like, damn. Oh, nah, you right. We are in class. We do got to pass this class. Look up at the board. She like, yo, look at what happens when you let chlamydia go full blown. Look what happens when you have crabs. Look what happens when you have herpes. We look at it like, ugh. It's almost like within them minutes, this half hour that we see her, we not thinking about sex as long as these pictures are on the screen. We not really thinking about it. We just like, oh my God, ew. As soon as class over, she's back hot again, and we reset. But those images, the image of me seeing a dude and his meat look like it looked completely deformed by this disease. I don't know if it was gonorrhea, chlamydia, but full-blown version, it looked like it wasn't even a penis no more, bro. Like, it was that bad. And those images has never left me. Those images has kept me alive. It has kept me STD free. It has kept me clean for my entire lifespan. Right? And there are certain things in school, a lot of things in school that I just deem to be useless. Why are we learning this? This is boring. But something that could save your life, such as just simply putting on the condom and putting on the condom correctly, of course, it has kept me safe. These young kids, I don't know if they had the same privileges I had, but I tell you what, condoms are very unpopular nowadays, bro. With the youth, wearing condoms is extremely unpopular. I got real estate. I own some real estate. I have a house, right? The only real estate that I never want in my entire lifespan is a house in Virginia. The only house that I don't ever want for my entire lifespan is a house in Virginia. Acronym usually is HIV. I never want that real estate. I never want that real estate to take part in this temple, in this land that I have in my body, this temple. I don't want it ravaging my body. And I'm going to get personal too. A family member of mine that I will not state, he caught this deadly thing that now in 2025 they're trying to normalize. He caught it. I don't remember if he died from it exactly, but I think he had a heart murmur. I think that was the thing that took him out, was a heart murmur. But yo, this disease, because of my uncle, he caught it. He had it. He was dealing with it back then in 2000 whatever, when he died. Might have been 2002. Rest in peace, Unc. I always question. I said, yo, did this thing kill him or did his heart murmur kill him? Either or, them 3 letters HIV has haunted me since then. I've always worn a condom. There was a time when the closest thing to me not wearing a condom was when it bust. That I experienced that twice. The first time it happened, I was shook. In a week, I said, yo, I need to go get tested. In a week, 1 week, I said, yo, I need to go get tested, yo. This is crazy. Like, this is crazy. Nah, this is crazy. They was like, yo, bro, you good. Second time it happened, I was getting a physical in 2 weeks. I was like, yo, I'm just gonna, let me go get this physical and ask him, yo, let me go. Yo, screen me for everything. It was like, yo, you good. Had another physical the next year after that. I was like, yo, I know that thing don't develop that quick, so let me make sure. Yo. It was like, yo, you good again. You're straight. Right? So every year, consecutively, since whenever the first one was, I make sure I get that physical. I get fully screened. Every time when there's a screening time, even though I wear condoms, even though I'm safe, guess what? I be shook to death. I be scared. I be scared because even though I be safe, even though I be not doing the most, even though I take precautions, even though I make sure I'm dealing with clean people, I still be shook. I still be scared. I don't want to be scared no more, but sex is a part of life. I'm a handsome man. I will be offered sex at some point. I talk good, smell good, carry myself well. It's going to happen. So I can't really be scared. I could only be cautious, right? I could only protect myself and protect whoever I'm with, and hopefully they protect me. I'd rather a chick be like, yo, Pat, right before I stick it in, yo, Pat, I don't think we should do this. I'm dealing with something. I think we should stop. Guess what I'm gonna be like? I'm gonna be like, oh shit, okay, all right, cool. You might have something that you don't want to tell me, and guess what? Even though I'm strapped up right now, you just don't want to be the one that be like, yo, Pat, I gave you that. Listen, I'm gonna love you and respect you for life. You save my life like that, right? Everybody don't have that privilege. I've never had that privilege of somebody telling me that they had something. Actually, I don't want the privilege. I'd rather just them be clean and they don't say nothing. Play both roles. Yo, I don't have shit, so I ain't saying shit because I don't gotta say shit. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, man. What type of real estate do you want to have before you get off this earth? Do you want to have houses? You get you a house in, Georgia, HIG. You get you a house in New York, HIN. Get you a few houses in Wisconsin, HIW. But I never want a house in Virginia. This is another episode of Think Pieces and Conversations. Shout out to y'all that did not hurt yourselves, harm yourselves when you had this crazy diagnosis. Shout out to the people that keep it safe, stay safe, that don't play risky games like that. Shout out to the people that have HIV and try to warn others, yo, nah, you're doing the wrong thing. You need to do it this way. You don't want to be like me. Or I just shout out to everybody that's living their life pure and living their life as well as possible and living their life to teach others their wrongdoing, or the people that has been wise and seen what others have done wrong and learned from it. They've learned from it, right? Me, I'm one of those wise people, and I want to stay wise. I want to stay teaching the youth as I get older. I know I look good. I know the moisturized, everything looks good. So I might not even look my age because it's my health that's keeping me this young. And I want to help my body out by keeping young, by keeping healthy, keeping moisturized, keeping STD free, keeping drug free, keeping, you know what I'm saying? Keep my mind right. No unnecessary stresses in my life. No unnecessary stresses from people, from any part. But as a man, you got stresses anyway. You gotta pay bills. You gotta do your thing. You gotta amount to something before you leave. So that's a stress in itself. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on everything 8 Left Earth. Follow the podcast, review the podcast on Apple, on everywhere that you listen to podcasts. This was another episode of Think Pieces and Conversation. I love y'all. Be blessed. I'm out of here.